All right. We're here. Already got some busyness in the old chats. Rodriguez on the mound. As the first pitch to Eugene Young is in there for a strike. Eugene Young has had some time, Rodriguez has had some time off. Maybe see if he can work through some stuff. And that misses way outside. Let me see. Are they green? Like a navy green? Or not navy green, like a dark forest green? Yeah, that just misses up. I don't mind them. I hate the camo ones. I think they're ugly. Swing and a miss there. That right there, that pitch was why I would be worried about Hanwha. Just because he throws mid 150s. As the 2-2 misses low. That is why I would not be worried. I think the G for Lotte works well with the military uniform. As that is ripped into left field, and Eugene Young is going to be on base with a leadoff single. All right, well, he's got a single. You know he's penciled in for a leadoff spot for the rest of the weekend. Oh, I gotta change. All right, Peraza looks at ball 2. And the 2-0 is lifted up. Center fielder back in front of the warning track makes the catch. Maybe next time. Did they really get rid of it? I thought they still had it. Thought they still had it, but yeah, I guess not. All right, now 1 away. I heard that the English dub was pretty awful. A lot of people complain. That is going to be an inside-out swing and drops down for another single. Runners now on first and seconds. Oh, they do have subtitles. That's good, at least. So Hanwha's got to win by 2. Yeah. LG and NC. The under 9.5, I would be a little sketchy of. As No Shiwan looks at the ball 1 up high. The reason I would be worried about that, LG has a bullpen starter today. Oshiwan, a ground ball. There he is, boys. Nope, he's going to bobble it. Has to throw to first. He tried to do his best to GIDP, but instead it'll just be a 6-3. And it's 2 away. LG also has Moon Sung Ju and Moon Bo Gyung back today. All right, Yu Min steps in. He has plenty of power, but looks at strike one on the outside. And then so on. Hitting a 0 on the season. It does have a 500 on base percentage, though. And now the 0-1. There for a strike, and it's 0-2. I mean, they're not bad. They're better than a lot of other military uniforms. That guy, I used to cheer with that guy all the time. Real nice guy, actually, right there. The 0-2 pitch went around, and that will be out number 3. They gives up a couple singles, but they leave 2 on. We go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. 0 for you, 0 for me. I don't I never really got into college baseball too much. I'm from like a bunch of my friends had boxes at the at the World Series the in Omaha for the College World Series. Welcome, Chris. Yeah, actually on Monday, it might be televised. They have this coming Monday. They have the high school versus college all-star game. That's the 4th time they've had it. They always have it in Daejeon. High school baseball is always on TV. College baseball, not so much. High school baseball is on TV all the time in Korea. B-Rap, that one is a tricky one. That is a one that I really wouldn't mess with. LG has a bullpen pitcher out on the mound, but their offense is pretty good, like really good. So that's one of the games that's again on none of the games today I would say are locks by any means. None of the games would give me a lot of confidence. I know Hanwha is heavily favored, but I think that's a lot to do with the fact that Yuan Jin in his last 2 starts has gone 7 innings against Lotte. Something that he rarely ever even does. So, all right, bottom of the first, Wang Sung Bin looks at strike one right down the middle. Thank you, friendly. That misses there, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch just sets up on the outside, and that's fouled away, 1-2. Wang Sung Bin hitting a 300 on the season against Hanwha. Again, he is all about the slap hitting. Slap it that way, slap it this way. Slap it a slap. That was my best Adam Sandler impersonation. That's going to be a chopper. Yuan Jin will grab it, throws, and 1 away. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yuan Jin has got to get 6 innings. There's no option. 6 innings or nothing. What's up, Fish? All right, to yourself. This game over 9, I would not go. Lotte's offense is not good. Lotte, Busan is one of the harder stadiums to score in. They're one of the bigger stadiums. Ryunjin often does not get very much run support from Hanwha, as that's in there for a ball. The Samsung game, over in that one too, with Oler and O'Loughlin on the mound. I would have gone the opposite on both of those. Again, it is your money. Thank you, Donna. Why is my bunny rabbit way up there? Why is he way up there? There we go. As the 3-1 in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. Runs the count full. First full count of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, honestly, like if you're gonna bet on the KBO, is small is the way to go, just to have a little fun. That's gonna be a ground ball. That's gonna be trouble. Young Jin is gonna glove flip to Kim Tae-yeon, and that's will be 2 away on the glove flip from the big guy. Gonna have to get that boy some oxygen. That's some MLB level fielding there, ladies and gentlemen. He's like, yeah, that's going to be a highlight reel right there. All right. Brings up Reyes DH in today. He'll be hitting from the old right side. 339, a big, giant curve ball. What a travesty. The Hanwha fans cheering for Lotte. All right, the 1-0 misses up high. 2-0. Hanwha without the 2 of their big bats, no Kangbae Ko and no Ha In Saw. Ryunjin gets Che Jae-hoon as his personal catcher. So the 2-0 is going to be a ground ball. Back to Ryunjin. 1-3 ground out, 1-3 ground out, 1-3 ground outs. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. We will go to the second, tied at 0. Ba-ba. Nah, I'll pass. I know enough about the teams, but I would be doing stupid stuff. Yeah, I would end up doing real stupid stuff. So the season is broken up 144 games. Each team plays each team 16 times. Kim Tae-yun will greet Rodriguez. What's up, hi? Then, so 135 games are currently scheduled. There's 9 games not scheduled. All of the rainouts get added to the end of the schedule into September. Then after that, they'll play all of those, and then they have a ladder style playoff. So the number 5 seed plays the 4 seed. The winner of that plays the 3. Is swing and a miss there. The winner of that plays the 2, and the winner of that plays the 1. So if you win the regular season, you are automatically in the Korean series. The first playoff game is a best out of 3, but the number 4 team starts with a 1-0 lead as that is slapped into the netting. And then after that, the 5-game series. Then in the final game, the final series is a 7-game series, usually ending in about the last week of October. All right, to Kim Tae-yun, the 1-2. That's going to be a ground ball, but it's foul. He seems to be in some pain there in his right hand. If he goes down, man, that would be bad. Oh, that's fine. It's easy to read. All right, the 1-2 pitch into the dirt. So 2-2. So he does actually have a 1 strikeout. Looks like I didn't change my strikeouts yet. That's going to be a ground ball. Diving, stop by the second baseman, gets to his feet, throws him out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an excellent play from Go Sung-min. All right, Ito Yuna steps in now. Looks at ball 1. The time is gone. As that is a foul away. All right, the 2-1 pitch in there for a strike and runs the count to 2-2. Why does that did not save his name change? That's weird. That's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. Throws it out, and that's 2 away. That is a strike in there to a Che Hoon. Into the dirt, so 1-1. And here we go, the 1-1 pitch. Pops him up. Should get out of play though, as it will. Again, Hanwha fans not cheering today. Kiwi, did you see the I don't know what it was. There was something a group about not something about cheering outside of the stadium today. All right, 1-2 pitch once again to a Che Hoon, and that is going to be a little soft liner to the first baseman. As we will go to the bottom of the second. It was on the Hanwha Eagles, whatever that thing is, the Threads group or whatever. And I don't know exactly what it is. Yeah, a lot of those guys go to the Mexican leagues or the Venezuelan leagues to finish out their career. I'm pretty sure that's where they got Nick Williams and where they got what is his name? Liberato. Thank you, Mary Kate. Looks like my boy is upside down. Let's see if we can get that one fixed too. I don't know if you guys can see me changing all of this stuff or not. All right, so we're back. Thank you, Murlock. That pitch to Na Sung Yup is a ball. Na Sung Yup. 1-1 is the count. Thirteen is pitches in the first and fouled away 1-2. Nice and young. Yeah, I saw that. The 1-2 misses outside at 2-2. Yeah, who else? Billy Hamilton is down there. The 2-2 pitch is going to be a ground ball. The second baseman will make the play, and that is one away. No, but yes. They actually signed him to an 8-year contract when he came back because they had to extend him out so that they could afford him. So he's still got another 5 years left. I think that's right. No, 4 years after this year. As Kim Min Sung steps in, hitting 59 on the season. I don't believe he. Oh, he does have music. I just figured hitting 59, you didn't get music, but I guess I'm wrong here. As the 1-1 is a ground ball through the left side, and he is no longer hitting 51. As the no-hitter is over, ladies and gentlemen. The perfect game is over. All right, so Sono Young tries to drop down the bunt for a hit. Even if Hanwha loses, Kiwi's happy because he gets to hear Lotte music. Oh man, tell me about it. Like, I remember when Yachty finally threw him out. He was like, "Oh my god!" Thankfully, and big giant hook 0-2. Yeah, now the 0-2 is popped up. Second baseman underneath it. And 2 away. Yep, these are their military uniforms. A lot of teams will run their military uniforms. I believe Monday is Memorial Day. Jungmin Jae is a Hanwha herder. Oh, 1-0 in there for strike, 1-1. The 1-1 is going to be ground ball foul though, 1-2. $50,000 a year. Yeah, the 1-2 is going to be a ground ball. Noshiwan grabs it, throws to seconds, and the 5-4 put out ends the inning. They get a single, but they go over after. We'll go to the third. 0 is. We can take a gander. Let's see. We've got Ha Young Min, okay, the pitcher for Kium. $21 on so he makes 210 million or 210 roughly 175,000. He made his debut 12 years ago. Chae-Sung Young made his debut 3 years ago. No, sorry, 5 years ago. He makes 155 million, so about 130,000 for a 5-year veteran. We can look at KT's starter here. He's got 5 years of service. He makes 70 million won. So he makes roughly $60,000 for a 5-year veteran. All right, the top of the third inning coming up is going to be a 9-1-2 for Hanwha. Shimujun, 287 on the season. This is up high. Yeah, I mean, the KBO does have a salary cap, so starting in 2027 or 2028, they will have a salary floor, as that just catches the inside corner, 2-1. Elsewhere around the league, NC's already up 3-0. SSG's up 1-0. Kia is also up 2-0. As the 3-1 in there for a strike runs the count full, 3-2. Yep. The lodging, they have they're not on campus, but they have kind of like athlete housing not too far from the stadium. They get picked up on in the bus. They get taken home on the bus. They also, they get some lots of bonuses and things like that. As that one is fouled away, is the right fielder giving a chase, but instead we're gonna look at the pitcher. Excellent camera work right there, NBC Sports Plus. Guys running after it in foul territory, but we just turned to watch the pitcher walking around in the infield. All right, the 3-2 pitch once again. That is going to be fighting it off, but it's going to be caught by the left fielder and 1 away. Not a I don't think there's the players union like you're thinking. Not a lot, I don't think. I'm sure there's, but like, it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity in Korea, people buy you stuff. And I'm sure it's no different than any other place, but yeah, like if you go to games, you can see people like waiting for the players to give them cakes and all kinds of stuff. Because he did not go around. The 2-1 pitch is lifted up. A right fielder under it, though. Yeah. 2 away. Then trying to think of, like, I remember my first year here in Korea, I used to hang out with some of the foreign players, and they would get a win, and the manager would give them like $200. Like, oh, good job, you got to win. Or they'd get a save. Like, oh, here's $100. So I imagine that there's a lot of that stuff. Yeah. I'm sure it's, and it's not even just, it's the guys are like that with the cheerleaders, and the girls are like that with the players. All right, the 1-1 pitch. And that is going to be fought off into the middle of this outfield for a 2-out single. Third hit of the day for Hanwha. Moon Bin will step up now. Yeah, you got all the fan clubs. You've got, they will, you know, buy all of the uniforms. They'll have 20 different uniforms with that player's name on it. The bag, keychains, the phone cases. All right, to Moon Bin is stepping in, a 1-for-1 on the day. Fouled that one away. Yeah, banners, the little muffler cheering things. Like Stefan is a big Kim So-hyun fangirl, so he's got a big big Kim So-hyun towel that he always waves around whenever he comes out. As the 1-1 is ripped into right field. That is going to drop down, get into the corner. Peraza is going to round third. They're going to wave him home, and Moon Bin is going to come up with an RBI single to put Hanwha up. With a, sorry, RBI triple and not single. I was just thinking that Peraza scored from first, so I was thinking single. I don't know. Maybe the actually that's going to be a double. That is not a triple. That is a double, and he goes to third on the throw. The announcers just announced it was a triple. That is not correct. The announcers know as much as a KBO manager. No, that is not a triple. The 0-1 into the dirt, and no 1-1. He wouldn't have ran if he would have. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. One, 2 pitch. This is way outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss. But Hanwha gets one on a single and a double. We'll go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Hanwha. Da, 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 da. Yeah, top guys, a lot to be made. But in the KBO, I don't think they have as many little deals on the side like they do. So elsewhere around the league, SSG 1-0. LG is 1-3. They are down to NC. Kia is still up 2-0. Well, I wouldn't expect a lot of looks like Moonbo Gyung welcomed Riley. He said, "Hey, I'm back. Here's the home run." Moonbo Gyung with a solo shot on the top of the second. Right to bottom of the third. Number 8 and 9, 1 coming up for Lotte here in the bottom of the third inning. Now can Hanwha hold him? That's a hard shot to the shortstop. Picks it up, throws across, and that's one away. Number 9 hitter steps in. That is not correct, is it? No, that is not correct. Jose Jen is the number 9 hitter. Swing and a miss. Jose Jen. And now fouls it into his foot. So 1-2. How much is that card worth, Brandon? The 1-2 pitch misses down and in 2-2. The 2-2 is going to be a ground ball. Shortstop backhands it to throws in time. And another 6-3 ground outs. Yun Jin has got the ground balls working today, ladies and gentlemen, as we flip the lineup back up to the top. Ground ball, ground ball, ground ball, ground ball, single, pop up, ground ball, ground ball, ground ball. Changes. Wouldn't it? Would you hate to change the manager? Because I mean, he won championships with Doosan. It's about time for him to be done, ladies and gentlemen. One in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Big year, Yun Jin through 2 2/3 innings. He's only at 36 pitches. Biggest question is how deep can he go? The 0-2 is going to be a ground ball in front of the catcher. Good play there by Che Hoon as he grounded it in front of the the catcher. He waited for it to roll in front of the plates and then picked it up. That'll be it. In the third inning, we go to the top of the fourth. Da, 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 da. What isn't Murloc? Isn't Apple doing some special K or MLB games? Like they're doing the All-Star game or something? I don't remember exactly. We are moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, just the way we like it. Uh-oh, KT has taken the 2-1 lead against SSG. How did they take the lead? Like maybe a Saw RBI. Yep, single to center, third baseman scoring. Grounded, grounded out to first, reached third base tactfully. I love that. Reached third base tactfully. All right, so we're back. You mean leading things off? That is in there for a strike. So one is going to be smoked into center field, and that's going to be his first hit. You mean on base? That's all because of Stefan. He said he sucked. Dun, dun, dun. Uh, 50 cents, sure. Yeah, I know they have exclusive rights to something, but luckily we've got a bunt here with a runner on first and nobody out. Checks over on the runner. So stupid. Yeah, he drops the bunt down, but it's a foul. I need to get my toilet flush sound going again. That way we can make sure we let everybody know who's on the screen. Yeah. See where his hands are ripped around the bat? As that's going to be popped up. Makes the catch. Pitcher should have dropped it. If the pitcher was smart, he would have dropped it. See, that's what the catcher's doing right there. He's like, oh my God, no, you should have let it drop. He ought to let that ball drop. Nope. right, here we go. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1-0. That is true. That's going to be a ground ball, but it's a foul. 1-2. Excellent bunting. Excellent bunting. Down at the bottom, fish fan. Yeah. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Ito Yoon. That's going to be rolled over the second baseman. Underhand toss to the shortstop, throws to first, not in time. And that'll be a 4-6 putouts for the second outs. Keeps the runner on first base, brings up the number 8 hitter. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all, a fish. Like I don't pay attention to it. And I mean, on my screen, the one I watched the game on is a 32-inch screen, so it's a little easier to see. Right, that catches the inside corner. All right, the 0-1 is fouled away. 0-2. Those of you guys watching, please make sure you hit the thumbs up, whether that is on YouTube for a like or if that is on SOOP. That is for a up or a recommendation. It's pretty easy to learn Murloc. I mean, it would take you an hour, maybe 2, as that's going to be a swing and a miss at the top of the zone. Third strikeout of the day. He has ended the first with a strikeout, ended the third with a strikeout, and ended the fourth with a strikeout. We will go to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0. Excellent job getting that bunt. Really helped out the team there with that. Well, yeah, they have their family. Well, some of them, Murloc. Like Austin Dean has Austin on it instead of Dean. Zach Logue has his first and last name. Pretty much everybody else has their last name. Their family names on them. Austin Dean has his first name because most Korean names are 3 syllables. And so Austin is 3 syllables. So he wanted to put Austin on it instead of Dean, which is only 1. It just kind of looks kind of strange. I have seen one player that had a single syllable name. That was Brett Pill. He used to play for the Kia Tigers. He was a first baseman for the Kia Tigers for a few years. But Rodriguez is, I think, the longest one with 5 syllables, I think. All right, so we've got to the bottom of the inning. You got the top of the order. Go Sung Min will lead things off. Oh, 1-0 is turned on and ripped. 1-1. Junjanu is taken off the team. Temporary team captain is Go Sung Min. Very similar. Hanwha is the same situation. Their captain is in the second league, and Kim Tae-yeon is taken over. As that is in there for a strike, and 1-2. Yeonjin, one hit so far in this game. And he gonna have to run down to first as the ball gets way, way away. And that is gonna be a strikeout with a runner on first. First strikeout of the day for Yeonjin, and now he's on first base. Yep, you can chat in the SOOP. It's the same chat. They're mixed together. So I can, here, like this. That's the SOOP logo. As Reyes. Or... Alrighty, the 1-0 pitch. That is fouled away, 1-1. The 1-1 is going to be a ground ball. The shortstop is going to grab it, throws to second, and then to first in time. Double play. 6-4-3, a double play. Reyes hits into the most double plays in the league just because he doesn't strike out. They'll video replay this. I guess if you turn a certain age, you have to carry a stopwatch in the KBO. Safe. I think he's safe. Brandon, the SOOP broadcast is a little slower. No, because remember, Kiwi, it's got to be in the back of the glove, though. That's the thing, is it's got to be in the back of the glove. All right, so Na Sung Yup steps in now. That's in there for a strike on the outside, 0-1. Again, getting those ground ball outs. Go one pitch. Sets up on the outside. Swing and a miss, 0-2. All right, right-handed or left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Really good left-handed pitcher out on the mound. Do they throw it in the other batter's box? There we go, the 0-2 pitch. They bounce it into the dirts. Yeah, no, 1-2. to nice and young. Nice and young. All right, the 1-2 pitch, a slapped foul, stays 1-2. 13 pitches in the first inning, 15 in the second, and 9 in the third. Is sitting at 9 pitches already. Sorry, 11 pitches already. And now the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. The shortstop deep into the hole, grabs it, throws to second. And that'll be another 6-4 putout. What's up, my face? I don't know what they keep talking. That wasn't like a special play. I don't know what the big deal was. All right, to Kim Min Sung, he has the one Lotte hit on the day. Thank you. Hanwha unites, Hanwha untie. The 0-1 is gonna be a liner, but it gets underneath Moon Hyun Bin's glove, and he just watches it go away, and that is gonna tie the game. I don't even know that's a hit. It looks like he lost it in the lights. Yeah, I mean, it looked like he lost it in the lights to me. All right, to Sono Young now. My face is coming back in, trying to redo that whole thing. He's like, okay, that was bad. I came in and they immediately gave up a run. Let me come back and try this again. All right, the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss as he goes down to his knees. Hyun Jin's like, man, I can't believe I got 4 more years of this defense. I said, yeah. What he needs is he needs eye black. That's going to be a ground ball, 6-3 putouts. But they tie it up on, I think, a double, a strikeout, and then a ground out, and then a ground out, but then I think they're giving him a double on that. So we'll go to the 5th inning. And it wasn't just that. It was like the lack of effort after the ball got past him. But, yeah, I mean, Hanwha should win. But like I said to Kiwi, when this game started, I really, really had a bad feeling about this game. This was one of those games that just ends up being a Hanwha loss. They really do not play well in Busan. Nope, he didn't touch his glove, so it's not technically an error. Yeah, they often complain about the lights in Jamshil too. You always see them like trying to cover like this, so they just can't find it. All right, we're back here at top of the 5th inning. And it's Shimu Jun. All right, the 1-1, and now. Yeah, no, that's in there for a strike. 1-2. The 2-2 swing and a miss as he goes down to his knees. All right, back to the top of the lineup, Eugene Young. 1 for 2 on the day, misses way outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss. That was an ugly looking swing. I know what it is, guys. I know exactly what it is. What Hanwha's the players' problem is. As that's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Throw. That was an ugly looking throw from the pitcher. He threw off his wrong foot. See what it is Hanwha, the players have found my my shorts, my daily shorts about calling out the poor management decisions in the league, and they figured, hey, we really need to get this guy in, so let's just not show any efforts so that we can get a new manager in here. That's it's got to be what it is, right? I mean, that makes the most sense. All right, here we go. The 0-1 pitch sets up on the inside, fouls it away. "75 pitches." Thank you, Jet Set. Welcome, welcome. This is side 1-2. Peraza is like, hey, man, why are you walking away? That wasn't even close. Get back on the mound, man. Is Rodriguez from Venezuela, too? As that one is lifted up. Going. Goodbye, baseball. Get back in there and serve me up a homer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we've got a pack of cards coming up from the Peraza home run off of Rodriguez, and neither one of those players are going to be in here. Because they don't do corners. Yeah, I think with Rodriguez, his name would be Dominican. All right, that brings up a Moonhyun Bin. All right, well, we were close. We were one off, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got Go Myung Jun. He should be coming back for SSG pretty soon, as that is in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And don't know who this is. Junghyun Soo, a reliever for Lotte. And we've got the number one hitter for Hanwha. The number two hitter just hit the home run, but the number one hitter, Lee Young. So we were one off, ladies and gentlemen. One off, not too bad. I do have 4 boxes of new KBO cards on their way, though, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully they'll be here next week, and we can start unloading or opening up some 2026 KBO cards. All right, it's Moonhyun Bin, the 0-2 pitch. 2 for 2 on the day. Fouls that one away. Stays at 2-2. All right, way up high. 30,000 won. 22, 23 bucks, something like that. So it's basically each of these packs is 1,000 won, which is about $700 or $700, 70 cents. Yeah, that's what those are the conversion rates I was looking for. Yeah, so one box is 30. There's 30 packs in it. So each pack is a chunwon. Well, they're very, the KBO is really big right now. Well, KBO's a hot ticket. So as the ground ball from Moonhyun Bin is out to number 3, but Rodriguez gives up the solo shot to Peraza as Hanwha takes the lead back 2-1. Peraza was like, "Hey, Yunjin, I got you, man. I got you. Don't you worry." 3 cards in a pack. So it's basically like 25 cents a card is what you're paying. No, like the taxes on it, like the shipping would be more than the box of cards. Oh, Kiwi, can you? So I was actually looking on Lightning Market to Byunggae Jungta, and I messaged the guy. I was like, "Hey, do you still have 4 boxes?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Mate, they just came out with a Pokemon card opening thing." I was like, "I better check to see." And then I saw that they had a bunch in stock. So these guys are trying to charge you extra. Yeah, shipping to the US is for the smallest box is about 23 bucks. So again, the 25 bucks for the cards, 23 for shipping. Obviously, you could fit in a couple boxes into that, but I think my numbers might be off. Yeah, got the Peraza hits. All right, so coming up in the bottom of the 5th inning is going to be 7, 8, 9 hitters for Lotte as they try to tie the game back up. Junmin Jae will lead things off with a big hook there. Ball 1 though. Now low 1-0 pitch misses low. 2-0. 57 pitches for Yunjin. The 2-0 is lifted up. Second baseman right on the edge and makes the catch. On away. Going Oppo. All right, Song Sung Bin steps in. As that one is lifted up. Peraza a couple steps here, couple steps there, and two away. Yeah, so I know there's a guy on Reddit. You can search him up. He does it. I don't know what he charges. I've thought about doing it. I really have. But swing and a miss there. I've really thought about it, but I just can't bring myself to take on the extra responsibility. All right, the 0-1 is fouled away. Samsung down 4-0. I think he went around. He did, and that will be the second strikeout of the day for Yunjin. They're gonna video replay it, I guess. I think he went around. Oh, I don't think he went. No swing media. Doosan got themselves a run in that game. So every home team has scored today. As that is going to be rolled over. The third baseman grabs it, throws across just barely in time. Will erase the strikeout, put her down as a 5-3. Cost Yunjin an extra pitch, but we'll take a little bit of a break and be back for the sixth. All right, so we beat back, ladies and gentlemen, at top of the 6th inning, and Noshiwan will lead things off. Oh no, it's all made in the States. Nope, it's all made in the States. Thank you for that. By the way, I wasn't sure exactly who ordered it, as that is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Yeah, I've so these Dreads Rock TV uniforms are Korean made. The hat I normally wear, the one with the orange bill and my logo, that is from that company. It's really good quality. A couple other people have ordered stuff, and they all say it's a really good quality. So I'd like to order some more stuff. Here's the 1-1 into the dirt. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is through the left side, and that is going to be a leadoff single from Noshiwan. Nobody on. He does hit. All right, so Yumin following up behind him. Yumin with a single already today. This is where the question remains for Rodriguez. He's in that 80 pitch mark. He had the long break after giving up the lead, giving up the home run. Obviously, they'd like to get 6 innings out of him. They'd like to get him a quality starts. As Yumin steps in now. 1 for 2 on the day. A swing and a miss there, and it's 0-1. First hit of his career, I believe. And here we go. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The thing is there's not many. So there's the Hanwha uniform. That's all in English. The Lotte uniform. That's all in English. There are only a handful of uniforms that are in Korean. As a swing and a miss on the high hook. Another strikeout, 5th strikeout of the day for Rodriguez. Brings up a Kim Tae-yeon. Let's see if they try to bunt with him again. Yeah, Hanwha has one. Oh, they used to have one. They don't have one anymore. Samsung used to have one with Hanja on it. And that is going to be a ground ball, slow roller, and they'll field it foul. Yeah, that's the LG, they have one that has Korean letters on it. As far as hats, yeah, I know. And I know this, and maybe that's something I'll do in the off season or something. Maybe it's an off season thing. I first of all, I have to find a post office. I don't know where any post offices are near me. All right, here we go. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Same pitch that he just threw. You mean? I have to add a shipping, internet sales to my Korean business in order to be able to do it. All right, to the 0-2. Thank you, thank you. As that is popped up. Son Sung Bin will watch it get out of play, though. They're missing a huge market. They're missing the markets again. Like KT has a Peanuts uniform, like Charlie Brown uniforms. Lotte has Pokemon uniforms. Like they're hard to get in Korea, so like selling it in the states would you could definitely charge a huge premium. All righty, here we go. The 0-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon lays off of it. It's low. Ball 1-2. 95. Yeah, like yeah, I guess yeah, all of the Korean advertising stuff. The 1-2 is going to be a ground ball past the diving shortstop, and he is going to come up with a 1-out single. Well, the runner on second, I would have hated to have him, hitting with a runner on first earlier whenever he bunted into an out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the shipping luckily is not too big of a deal in Korea. It's pretty easy. Yeah, like that one is a replica. That one is a replica. Most of my uniforms are replicas, just because I have so many. Again, I have probably 50 uniforms, 50 KBO uniforms. All right, Ito Yuna steps in. Runners on first and second. 1 out. A chance for them to add to their lead. That is going to be stroked right into center field. And No Shiwan is going to be held up at third. And that is going to be bases loaded for the bottom of the lineup. Yeah, something like that. You can get like different years. You can get those for cheaper. Like I got those. These were only like a 40,000 won or something like that. I got them pretty cheap. All right, to Che Jae-hoon steps in. He is a threat to drown into a double play. That one is lifted up. They've got to let it go foul anyway. Into the netting above the bullpen. Let me see if they even have, because you can't get them made from previous seasons, but you can find them on the resale markets. As lays off of that is 1-1 now. 99 pitches for Rodriguez. And he slaps that one. A great play by the first baseman. Comes home and he's safe. That is what I keep talking about. The situational awareness. A great play, but instead of getting the double play with a slow runner at first, they come home. They're not able to get it. Not able to get it, and he still got to the bases loaded with just one out. They're gonna video replay this. Again, you gotta go. You can go right there. You can go to second and then back to first because you've got JJ Hoon running, who is very slow. That bad, bad, bad play by the first baseman. Yep, he had all the time in the world. As that is ground outs. That is now 101 pitches for Rodriguez. Back to the top of the lineup. Oops, sorry, no, never mind. It's Shimu Jun. And the 0-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. 330 in his career. It hurts. 1-2. Yeah. So here's a Wyverns one. Or a Lomac Wyverns one. There's one available. All right, the 1-2. Foul. $140,000 won. $91. But it's a replica. Yeah, this is the 1-2 way up high. Yeah, 2-2. It's a size 95, which is maybe a medium. The 2-2 pitch, swing, and an ugly, ugly swing. Another strikeout there. 2 away now. Now we're gonna flip the lineup back up to the top. Eugene Young is a looks like iron on. Yep, iron on. All right, so Kong Ko will be pinch hitting here, which means we are going to have a pitching change. You'd be surprised. I mean, some uniforms go up to 130, which is like a triple X. All right, so we've got ourselves a pitching change here as Kong Ko is going to pinch hit. They did say earlier in the broadcast that Kong Ko is dealing with a hamstring injury. Huh? It's 3-1. Not 2-2. 3-1. The KTSSG game is 3-3. NC and LG is still at 3-1. Kia is up 4-0 against Samsung, and Doosan and QM are tied up at singles. I'm aware of that now. You couldn't see the score earlier, and you couldn't see the numbers. All right, Rodriguez is done. He is responsible for all the runners on base. Wow. Oh, from Oler, that's right. Wasn't a bad start, honestly. It just ran into some issues. All right, so Kongbae Ko will lead things off. And that is way outside. Hong Ming-gi, a 4.91 ERA on the season, 6 games, 3.2 innings, basically a lefty specialist. The old loogie, lefty one-out guy. All right, the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike on the outside, 1-1. All right, the 1-1. Way outside is the great block by Song Sung Bin. He's going to end up wild pitching in a run. All right, here we go. The 2-1 pitch. Slaps it foul. 152 from the left side is extremely fast in the KBO. Yuan Jin waiting to go back out. He's been sitting for a long time. And misses outside or runs the count full, 3-2. Second full count of the day for Hanwha. Deep breath. They're ready for, here he comes. Nope, he's going to call time. So Iwan Suk will take over into center field after this inning. Here we go with a 3-2 pitch. That is going to be the walk. Again, I believe Iwan Suk will take over at first. All right, it's Peraza. Now he's got to hit from the right side. This is low. Just don't even swing. Yep. What did I say? Iwan Suk takes over there. That was his plan all along, Kiwi. Right, the 1-0 pitch is ripped past the third baseman. That is going to get down into the corner. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. Iwan Suk is going to hold up its third, and that is going to put Hanwha up 6-1. Thank you, Jay. Welcome. I don't have a team. Brandon, I don't have a team. All right. I have 0 teams. I am impartial. I am partially impartial. As Moonyan Ben steps in and fakes the bunt, pulls it back, and it's 0-2. Fish fan enjoying it now. All right, the 1-2 misses way outside. A 2-2 misses it down and in, down and away, and he runs the count full 3-2. Moonyan Bin only hitter that not up yet in this inning, as they've moved all the way around. As the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a chopper. The shortstop is going to grab it, throws across, and that will be 6-3. But they put up a ton, and Rodriguez gets roughed up in the 6th. We go to the bottom. Yuan Jin sitting nicely. Yeah, again, almost always the Hanwha games are going to fill up. Lotte games often sell out. They only seat like 23,000, so it's not like the stadiums are huge by any means. That should pretty much end this game. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is my this is just a plain old black new era fitted hat. I usually wear my Dreads Rock TV hats, but when I stream Hanwha, it has orange here, so I want to look impartial. So I don't wear that. I was trying to. The outfield will have no second deck. The infield will have a second deck. All right, bottom of the 6th inning. Lotte will do their best to make this a game. They do not. I've tried to find one. I've tried to find the KBO, actually a umpire hat, but I haven't been able to find one. Go is Wong Sung Bin leads things off. We'll have 1, 2, 3 hitters coming up. This is a huge inning for Yuan Jin. He often struggles after the break. He's only 63 pitches through as Wong Sung Bin helps him out with a big swing and a miss at a pitch up at his eyes. The 1-1 is fouled away. 1-2 on another pitch that was nowhere near the strike zone. Should be 3-0. Should be 3-0, but it is not. Mary Kate, if she was here, she'd be enjoying herself. All right, 1-2 pitch. That's going to be fouled again. He finally swung at a strike, though. We'll give him that. See if I can do my math here. All right, another 1-2 pitch coming up as I finally got all my math done. And that is going to be lifted as center fielder over to make the catch, though. Yeah, no one away. Brings up the number 2 hitter. Da, 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 da. Only 1 strikeout for Yuan Jin today, though. Go Sung Ming looks at strike 1 in there. 70 pitches now for Yuan Jin. The 0-1 just misses. 1-1. And Yuan Jin just pitches really well against Kia and Lotte. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. So 1-2. And 1-2 as he throws the bat at it. Third baseman under it, and that's 2 away. But yeah, this guy drives me nuts. He's always pretending like he knows how to do everything, except coach. Every single time somebody messes up hitting, he always does that where he's like, oh, like he should be up there hitting. Absolutely has to drive the players nuts that he does this. And that's going to be a ground ball. The shortstop will bobble it. He'll re-pick it up and throws, and not in time, and that'll be an E6. Reyes got all 7 steps there to make it the first, to beat out the air on a Shimujun once again. Another air from Shimujun. Na-Sung Yup steps in and looks at ball 1 up high. 76 pitches to Yeon Jin. I have to imagine he's probably done after this inning. As that one is popped up, but will get out of play. 1-2. Yeah, another 1-2 into the dirt. 2-2. Da-na-na, na-na-na, na-na. The 2-2 into the dirt, so runs the count full, 3-2. Second full count of the day for Lotte. Game moving right along, 2 hours in, and we're about to get into some full-blown that is going to be into the gap. That's going to drop down as the two fielders run into each other out in the outfield. And Reyes is going to come home to score as Na-Sung Yup comes up with, I don't know if that's a double, a single, but it's a awful play in the outfield. Wow. Reyes running on it. Drops down as Iwan Suk runs into Moon-Hyun Bin. Again, no communication in the outfield. So bad. All right, so that brings up Kim Min-sung. He's got to 2 hits already. 2 for 2 on the day. Wow. Yeah, now that's in there for a strike. 0-1. As the 0-1, a big hook and misses a 1-1. All right, here we go. The 1-1 pitch into the dirts. 2-1. Oh, yeah. That was all on Muncy. That was all on Muncy. Why did he jump and why did he go towards fair territory? Swing and a miss there. 2-2. He was trying to tie it up with only one runner on. Why was Muncy turning towards turning towards fair territory? That was 100% on Muncy. All right, here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He's going to end his day with a strikeout. Second strikeout of the day for him. We'll go to the 7th. 6-2, Hanwha. Yeah, 100%, Brandon. Like, no question. Wow, that's such bad defense today. So bad. Oh, I saw that one too. Yeah, 100%. All right, No Shiwan will lead off the inning for Hanwha for the second straight inning. All right. No Shiwan leads things off. A big swing and a miss there. 0-1. Hyundo Hoon out on the mound now. That's going to be a ground ball right to the shortstop. Throws across, and that's away. Looks like Jung Bo-gun back behind home plate. All right, so Ha-In-Saw steps in, a swing and a miss there. Ha-In-Saw taking over in the DH spot. I don't know why he wouldn't be at the DH spot to start the game, but who knows? So, As that one is lifted up, a center fielder going back in the front of the warning track makes the catch, and 2 away. All right, so stepping up now, Kim Tae-yeon. Didn't bunt last time and got a hit. All right, here we go, the 0-1 pitch. The 0-1, and that misses outside. 1-1. Park Sang-won. That Lee Sang-gyu. Yep, Lee Sang-gyu. The 1-1 is going to be ripped right at the left fielder, though. He lost it in the lights, and it goes over his head. Kim Tae-yeon is going to be hustling for second, and he is going to be in there with a 1-out to double. Another great play by the lights, as that gets past him, and he's going to head on over to third base now. Unbelievably bad. All right, Ito Yu now a chance for an RBI. 1-0 pitch is going to be a grounded foul. 1-1. One pitch. Just catches the bottom of the zone. 1-2. Yeah, 1-2. And gets away, and he's going to come on in to score. I'm sure that manager knows exactly how to catch. I'm sure that manager knows exactly how to catch. Backhanding in the dirt. Move your body. Swing and a miss. He's going to throw down to first. That'll be a strikeout. Another out to 7-2. This game is not worth us watching. Go find another game to watch, guys. Do yourself a favor. Go find another game to watch. Don't watch this stuff. Don't watch any more of this game. Save yourself. You're gonna end up wanting to burn your eyes out. Just go watch something else. Like go paint a wall and watch it dry. Something. Anything did not have to watch this game again. It's so bad. Well, that's perfect. At worst is good. Oh, you took the 9 over, right? What was the other game you took the 9 over? And that's 5-0. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get the 9 on that one. All right, so we've got a new pitcher out there. I am sure of Pak Song Won. Yep, Pak Song Won comes out to pitch in a 6-run game. That misses up high again. I don't understand this situation. This is supposed to be one of your best relievers. Why are you bringing him out in a 5-run game? This is why Hanwha didn't win last year, because the same guys always. They never lose, Brandon. Never, never, never. Yeah. Your Doosan one is not looking good though, as that is going to be a slow roller. We'll go foul. 1-2. Yeah, now the 1-2 is going to be lifted, and that is going to slice foul. Oops, I've been putting all the pitches in the other side. All right, to the 1-2 pitch. Sets up on the outside and swing and a miss at a pitch in the other batter's box. Good Lord. All right, so one away brings up a Junmin J. Yep, that's exactly what. That misses low. Using them in a 5-run game when you have other guys that you could use, just because you're like, oh, I have a lead, I have to use my top closer, my top guys. And that is a foul away. 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch into the dirts. 2-1. Oh, yeah. I mean, and then again, this guy right here warming up, Isong Gyu. He's a guy that you always use when you have a lead. You've got all these other guys that you could be using, but no. The 2-1 is going to be grounded to the shortstop. He'll throw across. Just barely gets him. Didn't get him by much, taking his sweet time. No, you don't need to use him. You're up by 5 against a team that doesn't have very good offense. Yeah, you've got all these other guys that you could possibly use. All right, so Jung Bo Gun steps in, looks at a ball 1, and said, nope. Says he went around. Swing and a miss at ball 2, 0-2. Hey, it's a foreigner. And he doesn't swing at the pitch in the strike zone. Swings at the 2 pitches nowhere near the strike zone. Doesn't swing at the pitch that is in the strike zone. We go to the 8th inning. Please, for the love of God, everybody go watch a different game. Please. I want to see 0 viewers in this stream. That's how awful this game is. So awful. They're going to bring in Isong Gyu in the 8th inning, and then they're going to bring in the closer in the 9th inning for a 5-run game. All right, 8-9-1 coming up for Hanwha here in the top of the 8th inning. Double check my numbers. They are not correct. Now they are. Kiwi, you are ready for tomorrow? I have 0 things ready. I do have batteries charged though. I got batteries charged. I've got cameras ready. I'm gonna go tonight and install the suction cup stuff. This is Eugene Ha out on the mound. 1 game of 2 innings, 3 strikeouts. He will face Che Jae-hoon. And the first pitch is nowhere near any strike zone. And ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1. 0 for 3 on the day. Line out, a strikeout, and an RBI fielder's choice as he hits him in the back. First pitch was in the other batter's box. The second pitch was down the middle, and the third pitch was in the back of the guy in the batter's box. right to JJ Hoon over at first base, a Shimu Jun. Yeah. That misses, and nowhere near a strike zone once again. How this guy has an ERA of 0, I don't know. Outside. The 2-0 is stroked into the gap. A left hitter going back off the wall, and that is going to get the JJ Hoon over to third. And Shimu Jun comes up with a big double. We got our runners now at the second and third. For the top of the lineup, Iwan Suk. So as far as like, what do you need from it? Do you just need scores? All right, Iwan Suk, foul. I just used my KBO Live app. It's in English too. I only use it for the up-to-date scores. As that misses up high, 1-1. That is the only thing I use it for. I don't feel like it's very good for anything else. Just because the translations are kind of wonky. All right, here we go. The 1-1 pitch. Fouls that away. 1-2. Iwan Suk took over on the base pass for Kang Min Ho or Kang Baek Ho. And another 1-2 pitch rolls over. The third baseman bobbles it again. Throws in time though. And 1 away. Brings up Peraza. I have to imagine this will be Peraza's last at bats, his last inning. If he gets on base, I imagine OJ Wan will take over for him. This is low. The 1-0 pitch misses way outside, and he's just like, I'm not even gonna try to throw at him. I don't know. The 2-0 into the dirts. They're not gonna let him. Yeah, it's gonna be an intentional walk to Peraza. There we go. That's and what did I say? OJ Wan coming in to pinch run. He will move to center field. Owan Sop will move to right. Moon Hyun Bin now stepping in with the bases loaded. And he lifts that one up. It's going, but at the warning track. Makes the catch, and Che Jae-hoon will tag up and come on in to score. Looks like Shimu Jun did head on over to third base also. No Shiwan now will step up. Looking at the guy I'm about to replace, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the guy I'm going to be replacing. There's your 10th run as No Shiwan steps in. He'll hit a home run now. He'll hit a home run here because the game's all over. Check swing. Right to the 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. Thank you, Kung Fu. Just in time to leave and not watch this game because it is awful to watch. Please, Kung Fu Carl, I love that you're here, but please save your eyes, save yourself. Don't watch this game. All right, No Shiwan. Swing and a miss at 2-2. Yeah, and I have some of the worst luck that you could ever imagine. Like, I'm not exaggerating at all. I am one of the most unlucky people in the world. All right, to the 2-2 pitch now. Sets up on the outside. Doesn't to chase. Runs the count full, 3-2. Why are you singing that song? You didn't just take the lead. And there is no cheer squad this week or next week. All right, it's a No Shiwan here. The 3-2 pitch fouls it to straight back, and we'll have another one. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch is lifted up. Right fielder going back. That's it. That'll be 3 away. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Hanwha 8, Little League Team 2. What are Arbo? You talking about racing again, F1 or whatever? We've got the bottom of the order, 9-1-2 coming up here in the bottom of the eighth. Honestly, Lotte's got to get 3 runs here if they even stand a chance. They've got to pretty much bat around if they've stand to get a chance at all. The other game, Doosan actually just went up by 2. Doosan just went up by 2. Is Cameron with an RBI, 2 RBI single to put Doosan up to 3-1 now. All right, we've got Hanwha's got a 6-run lead, so yep, they're bringing in Isang Gyu. That misses outside. 1-0. Yeah, there, like I said, Iwan Suk in to right, OJ Wan over there. That is in there for a strike, and it's now 2-2. That's in there for a strike. Flips the lineup back over. Immortal pitcher? I wonder if that's Guwon. I wish you could tell me what the Korean was. Like, is it this here? As the 2-0 misses it down and in, and it's suddenly 3-0. The 3-0 in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. So Guwon is reliever. The 3-1 misses low, ball 4. That brings up a Go Sung Min. I just hate seeing him in the dugout. I would love to talk to some former players that he has managed and find out, like, obviously they can't just talk trash about him, but I would love to find out, like, their off the record opinions about him. Go Sung Min 0 for 3 on the day. The 0-1 is lifted up, a left fielder back and then back forward. 2 away. Go Sung Min Muantanta. All right, to Reyes now batting from the left side for the first time today. Reached on an air and came around to score in his last at bat. 0 for 3 on the day. That is into the dirts. Victor Reyes. Victor Reyes. Victor Reyes. The 1-0 is bounced back to the backstop. That is going to be a ground ball. Third baseman will grab it. It's a quick throw in time. And that will be a 3-away. They walk one wild pitch. And we go to the 9th inning. Thankfully, this game is almost over. Thankfully, this game. The Lotte offense is so bad. So bad. It wasn't for awful plays on defense, this would be a 5-1 game. Riley with 14 strikeouts today. As NC and LG are tied 3-3, but that was a bullpen game for Lotte. All right, Hanwha will lead things off. Number 5 hitter, he took over. Well, we've got a new pitcher in for Lotte too, as all the Lotte fans are exiting here. That misses low. Lee Sung-hun out on the mound. The 1-0 misses a 2-0. That misses outside at 3-0. Kim Dong-hyuk out in left field. Wong Sung-bin done for the day. Not that this matters at all. That is going to be fouled away. It runs the count full, 3-2. That is fouled away. That is another foul. Foul, 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 foul. Need a 2-run bomb to but that'll only give you 7. Or they just hit a 2-run bomb. That misses up high, and he's gonna walk him. Ah, okay. Are they in the 9th? Oh yeah. Sung Young Tak out on the mound. Diaz over at third. Jun Byung-woo up to bat. All right, to Kim Tae-yeon steps in and looks at the ball 1 on the outside. 1-0. It's like, what, man? I got to get up. I thought this game was over. 1-0 misses low. 2-0. All right, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0. I warned you all to go watch a different game, didn't I? The 3-0 pitch sets up right down the middle, and he throws it right down the middle. Congratulations. He threw a strike. Kim Tae-yeon 2 for 4 on the day. Yeah, really bad bunt, though, at the time. The 3-1 is ripped into left field. That is going to go down into the corner. Hyen Saw is going to hold up at third, though, and Kim Tae-yeon comes up with another double. Yep, sorry, Lotte fans. Be on the bright side, though. Your weather's nice. Is it because of the bull? Like they're... Yeah. That is in there for a strike. That's what I would... Because bull saw is immortal. So I imagine it was something about bull and pin together, the way it was mixed or something. That is a fouled away. 1-2. Lotte fans leaving. No game tomorrow. Kiwi, Stefan and I are going to the Kium versus Doosan game. The 0-2 pitch is fouled off of his glove. He takes his glove off. That hurts. That hurts. Yeah, I figured it had something to do with, yeah. But, well, you should definitely watch, Brandon, because we will be in the outfield cheer section. We've been practicing our songs and dances lately. I am the smallest one of the 3 at 6 foot as he golfs that one up into the second baseman's glove. One away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you're using Google Translate, whew, I feel sorry for you, honestly. Google Translate he's awful. All right, the Che Jae-hoon steps in, and that's going to be a ground ball. The shortstop is going to take it. It throws across the diamond, and Hawin Saw ill-advisedly comes on home. Another run for Hanwha, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Oh, Instagram uses it? I didn't know that's what they used. That misses up and in, and no one to know to Shimu Jun. Yeah. You warming up your shoulder? You gonna go in and pitch? God knows she can't coach. You might as well go do something for the team. Save some of your pitcher's arms. Right field. Oh, 1-2 is the dirt to 2-2. Yeah, you paid to go watch that. Huh. Soon Lotte tickets are gonna be pretty easy to get. Yeah, the 2-2 pitch is a ground ball. Third baseman grabs it, throws across, and that will be 3 away. But they get more runs, or more run, I should say. We will go to the bottom of the ninth, 9-2. All right, so 4, 5, 6 coming up for Lotte here in the bottom of the ninth. They've only got to score 7 runs, ladies and gentlemen. They've only got to score 7 runs before they get 3 outs. That's it. Easy peasy. SSG is up a 5-4. They just gave up a run in the top of the 8th. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. NC and Samsung has LG has the bases loaded with 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. Again, trying to get that victory, and then Kiyoum and Doosan, unfortunately, whoever was talking about it earlier, Kiyoum just scored 2 runs in the top of the 8th as Park Jun Young comes out onto the mound. Awesome. Yup. Welcome. Oh, that sucks. That reminds me, swing and a miss. When I lived in Colorado, I got Rockies versus Braves tickets so I could see Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones didn't play that game. I went to a Royals Mariners game to see Ichiro. Ichiro gets beamed in the head in the first inning and gets taken out. Yeah, maybe they'll hit a walk-off homer. Uh, 2 is ripped over the first baseman, and that will be a runner on base, ladies and gentlemen. Game is not over yet. Peraza 3 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Also had an intentional walk. Sono Young 0 for 3. All right, is this Kim Min Sung? Yes, Kim Min Sung. Swing and a miss at ball 1. All right, here we go, the 0-1 pitch. And there for a strike. Once again, not swinging at strikes, swinging at balls, though. And LG just took the lead. And the 0-2 is going to be a ground ball. The shortstop grabs it, tosses to the second baseman, throws in time. And that will be a 6-4-3 double play. They finally get a runner on base, and then they ground into a double play. That's the guy hitting 70 coming into the game. All right, to Sono Young. Fouls that one away. Right to the 0-1 pitch. Lifted up. Center fielder going over. Makes the catch, and that will be a 3 away. All right, that is it for me, guys. Honestly, this game was, I knew it was going to be a blowout anyway. It ended up being a blowout anyway. Awful defense, awful managing, just 2 of the worst managers in the league in terms of how they handle a team. Again, outfield defense was bad. Infield defense was bad. Pitch selection was bad. I don't know. I'm just ready for this game to be over. So I'm not going to recap anymore. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back on Sunday. I will not be streaming tomorrow. If you want to see my lovely face, check out the Kielm and Doosan game tomorrow as Kiwi, Stefan, and I will be going to that game. I will be back on a Sunday. I believe Sunday is Samsung and Kia, I believe. Samsung and Kia will be on Sunday. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back on Sunday. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. But thanks for tuning in. And as always, until next time.